Okay, dan kom ons by die volgende voorbeeld, the next example. So now, it's a new triangle that we have to draw, because now we have, if the tan of 10 is equal to k, the tan of 10 is equal to k, determine the following in terms of k. Okay, so as tan t is gelyk aan k, bepaal die volgende in terme van k. So weer eens, daar gaan k in jou antwoord wees. So voordat ons kan begin om die vragies te beantwoord, moet ons eers ons driehoekie teken. You have to draw your triangle for this one. Okay, so let's just write down the tan 10 of k. So we know k can also be written as k over 1. That will just give us the form of the trig ratio. Remember, tan is your opposite over your adjacent. So dit is jou oorstaande op jou aangrensend. So kom ons teken ons driehoekie. Ons weet ons is besig met trig, so ons kort 'n 90 grade hoek, 90-degree angle. One of the angles that they give us is 10, so we know one of them will be equal to 10. Daarom gaan die ander een dan natuurlik gelyk wees aan 80 om vir ons nog 'n 90 grade te gee. Okay, because we're working with the perspective of 10 and we're working with tan, that k there represents the opposite side, so die oorstaande kant natuurlik. So the opposite of the 10 will be over here, so that is the k, and the adjacent side to that will be over here. Then you just use your trusty friend Pythagoras to work out the last side, and that is the hypotenuse side. So I'm not going to show that step, but if you calculate it, it will look like this. The square root of k squared plus 1. It's actually 1 squared, but that is the same as 1. Right, so nou is jou driehoekie voltooi. En nou kan jy die vragies actually beantwoord. Okay, but again, now when you look at the first question, tan of 190. Ek sien nie 190 grade hier op my skets nie, so ek moet dit vereenvoudig na 'n skerp hoek toe. So I need to get an acute angle. 190 is in the third quadrant. That's where it is 180 plus. So it will be 180 plus 10. Okay, so in die derde kwadrant is tan positief. Dit is tan se kwadrant, so tan remains positive there, and will be the tan of 10. Okay, and now luckily we already know what the tan of 10 is. The tan of 10 is equal to k over 1, or just k. Okay, so dit is 'n maklike enetjie. Kom ons kyk na 'n volgende een. Now we have the tan of 350. So dit is in ons vierde kwadrant. It's in the fourth quadrant. So that's the 360 minus rule. Alright, as ons 360 minus het, vierde kwadrant, weet ons tan is negatief daar. So it's minus tan of 10 in this case. So we know the answer is going to be minus. Remember, the tan of 10 is k over 1. But in this case, it's going to be minus k. Nou, daar is nou 'n minus voor, omdat dit in die vierde kwadrant was. Okay, last little one, we have the sin of 550. Nou, 550 is 'n verskriklike groot getal, maar kom ons trek net 360 af. Asof ons moet nou teruggaan. Maar eintlik bly ons op dieselfde punt as ons 360 omgaan, so dan is dit dieselfde as die sin van 190, the sine of 190. 190 is in our third quadrant, the 180 plus rule. So dis 180 plus 10, 180 plus 10. Sine is negative there. Sin is negatief daar, so negatief die sin van 10. Okay, so if it's negative sin of 10, sin is the same as the opposite. So ons oorstaande sy daar is k. So it's minus the opposite over the hypotenuse when you work with sin. So ons skynsy is dan die wortel, vierkantswortel of k squared plus 1. And that is our answer. I will post the specific numbers that you have to do on the class group.